Hi, I'm Jeff Magee. This is performance tip number 3, Adages of Life. Many times I'm working with my clients, but whether it's in a one-on-one coaching scenario or working with leadership development teams, and one of the things I challenge them sometimes, just as I'll challenge you, that is take a piece of paper, label it adages across the top, adages. And just real quickly, the first several adages that come to mind, jot those down. You can make this a longer activity later on and just go endless with adages. But just do a quick brain dump with the first couple of adages that come to mind. Once you have a couple of those written down, then here's where the drill begins. Here's the real learning, the lessons learned opportunity. That is to go back and look at each one of those adages and think about the personal as well as professional applications of that adage. Use each as almost a case study of all of the ways you could take that adage and truly tear it down in terms of why did that adage take place in your life or in your workplace? How is it that we came to that adage? What can we do differently to, in essence, if it's a negative adage, what can we do to safeguard to make sure we don't repeat it? If the adages are positive, what can we do on purpose to make sure we redo that same behavior, redo that same action, restate those same words so we can repeat those same successes? Adages are powerful. Let's just do a real quick adage game. I'll start a couple. You finish them if you know them. Think about how many times you've thought to yourself, you're in a situation or a place, and you're thinking, this is a group of people. It's almost as if we have the blind leading the blind. Or sometimes you recognize that maybe the challenges and difficulties of another person or yourself is that you fall into that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Or what about a lot of times there's great solutions right there in front of you, but you can lead that horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And you probably got those 3 because I'm preaching to the choir. Exactly. Success is all about not taking your eye off of the prize. Think of those adages. Now, the key point is if you go back and look at each one and dissect them. The blind leading the blind. Why would that be? How is it that we put ourselves in a position where we have someone who lacks the experience or the knowledge or the wisdom or the common sense or the training or the certification, yet we push them into a position of leading others, and then we have the blind leading the blind? Adages are absolutely powerful, folks. So if you think of the adages, you should start to reduce the amount of time that you're driving home at the end of the day, or you're on the train, or you're walking away from your office, and you reflect back on what's happened. And you realize, wow, with hindsight, because they say hindsight is 20/20. Let's see if we could convert hindsight to foresight and reduce the number of times these adages are replaying in our head like we knew this before. I'm Jeff Magee. Thanks for watching. This has been Performance Tip number 3.